Here's what happened. When I was in high school, I was in the 9th grade, the 10th grade, the 10th grade, and the 10th grade. My 4-year GPA was 0.50. According to the traditional format, I failed high school. I eventually quit, eventually went to college. But before we get there, let's go back to the beginning. When I was in high school, failing 0.50. Check it out. I was reading 145 books per year beginning when I was 16. Basically, I came to an understanding, a discovery of myself as black, as male, as American. And it was in that understanding, it was in that transformation that was coming through the reading that a new consciousness arose. What was that consciousness? In part, my name. My name is Malcolm. I'm named after the great Malcolm X. How did I discover that? Through books. And so in this journey that we're going to take together, we're going to be exploring books and leadership and ideas and possibilities and reformatting things that you have been taught. So for example, you were taught George Washington was a great general. He was, but he was also a slave owner who was selling meat. That complicates the story. You see, in America, we have a very complex story that's usually given to us in a very simplistic way, but don't go for it. Follow this journey. What is the journey? It's going to be included in literature and history and language and geography and the world seen through a new lens. This is going to be an opportunity for an exploration. I'm going to learn from you. We're going to learn from each other. We're going to transform ourselves together. In high school, this is what happened. As I begin to read these books, I begin to look at people with new eyes, beginning with myself, beginning with my family, beginning at the school. I reassessed Shakespeare. I reassessed the American Constitution. But most importantly, I reassessed what it means to be black in America. More than any single thing, it was this transformation that elevated me to understand this principal core. Leadership. Leadership matters. It transforms lives. It sets the terrains by which governments move, but more importantly, it shapes and impacts lives. And the journey that I discovered was that education is power. But education is not just school. Education is listening. It is now on YouTube. Reading. It is traveling. It's conferences. It's talking to your family. It's doing genealogy. It's listening with a new ear to hear, as St. Paul said. This is what happened. When I was in high school, I discovered Malcolm. On this journey, you're going to discover who I am. You're going to discover who you are, because we're going to grow together and we're going to move to places that you have not been. Join us. This is Malcolm of Malcolm Speaks.